Hey guys, so before I start this video, I would like to say I'm so sorry from disappearing for this channel for about 2 years, maybe 2.5, I'm not really sure. I've been kind of busy and I'm not great at editing, and nor do I have the time to edit, so I just haven't been posting very much YouTube videos, but I have posted 2 about last year on my other channel, which is by the same name, except you know, a little tiny bit different and everything. You can go watch those videos if you want to, but I want to start making content on this channel because this was my family's old channel and I think it's really special to keep this channel. But anyways, I really hope you enjoy this video and I hope you have an incredible day. God bless you. Hello, my name is Eden, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about ways you can start your school year strong. And it's ironic that I'm doing this video because usually I don't really prepare for school, if I'm being honest. The most I do is like school shopping, and this year I barely had to do anything because I already had like half of the supplies that I needed. I just needed to do folders and like glue. Well, I did also like need pencils too, but whatever. But I want to tell you guys the ways that I came up with to start off the school year and how I'm going to try to start off the school year. And hopefully this will be helpful to you. And yes, this was inspired by another girl's video. This is her video right here, by the way. She had some great stuff in there, so definitely go check it out. There was just a few ideas that came to mind when she was listing her ideas, and I wanted to tell you guys my ideas. So hopefully this is helpful. Anyways, it's time to sit back and relax, and hopefully you will enjoy this video. Number 1, school shopping / haul. So basically this is just preparing with supplies for the school year, getting folders, getting markers, getting crayons depending on your age. Are you okay, Seth? Alexa? Who are you? Sorry, my cat just fell. Like, that was dramatic. Come here, baby. This is Alexa. She's adorable. I don't know what happened, but she fell off of the thing on the window. I don't really know what it is. I cannot remember. She's currently on my lap. I'm indeed enjoying this. But I got completely off track because my cat fell off of the thing. So anyways, so yeah, it's just shopping for supplies, folders, markers, crayons, pencils, mechanical pencils, maybe sketchbooks if you do art classes, etc, etc. But the haul part is where you get to shop clothing, which I think would be fun. I haven't done a school in particular haul. I just like to do an in general haul because you know, it's basically like the same thing. And I don't consider it a haul, I just buy a few things. Typically, a lot of the stuff in my closet that are good looking are typically thrifted. There are some non-thrifted pieces of clothing that I've gotten from like the mall, maybe Ross, because sometimes they have good stuff and everything. Heck, I even got a good shirt from freaking Walmart, and then my dog decided to jump up and then rip a dang hole in it. Great. But yeah, it's shopping for clothes, making sure you have school appropriate clothes in your closet. My school doesn't really have a strict dress code. I've worn crop tops or tied up my t-shirts to the school, because tying up my t-shirts, in case you don't know me in real life, is something I do a lot. Like a lot. Because typically I don't like it when t-shirts are just tucked in, because it looks weird sometimes and it untucks in a weird way and it just isn't always great. So I just like to tie it up sometimes because it looks good. You can't deny that I look freaking good in this photo. You can't deny it. But if you go to a public school where there are very strict dress codes, sadly, you gotta make sure you have proper shorts, proper shirt. But basically, yeah, you're shopping for supplies and shopping for clothes and preparing for school by buying school appropriate clothing items and also buying supplies. Alexa, are you gonna leave me? Are you gonna go on that table? She's just sniffing things. Okay, she's on my lap again. Oh, never mind, she left me. She freaking left me. Anyways, Alexa left me and now I'm not happy. Number 2, pack your school bag. So if you have a ton of new supplies, of course you're gonna want to put that supplies into your bag. You're gonna wanna make sure, first of all, that you have like a pencil pouch, that you have plenty of folders and everything. I just realized how absolutely terrible my posture is. So if you already had all of the supplies you needed, or you didn't need a new backpack or anything like that, you don't really have to do this. You can just keep the supplies you already have. But if you got new school supplies or you got new folders and everything, you're gonna want to put them in your bag, maybe label them as well. So I'm probably gonna end up labeling my folders like that, so that way I know which folder it is. Something else you can do is you can organize the folders in your bag from first class to last class, and you can also color coordinate the folders. I didn't have that many options when shopping for like folders because I went to like, I don't know, Dollar General for the folders because those were perfectly fine and everything. So I have black for literature, purple for science, I believe, white for math, and then blue for history. I didn't have many options here, but I wanted the purple folder, so you can't freaking blame me. I love purple. For some reason, my backpack, I always like to keep a 3-hole puncher thingamajig in my backpack because not a lot of my teachers actually punch holes in their pages, so I like to bring one with me so that way I can put it in there, because not a whole lot of papers can always fit into the little pouch, and then when you do put it in the little pouch on the inside, you always forget. At least that's just a me problem, because I have not so great memory all the time. I'm also trying to choose between 2 different backpacks, one of which is kind of like a bag, almost a tote bag, I want to say. Number 2 is an actual backpack. It's black and white, has some strange pattern on it. I've had it since like 4th or 5th grade, and I'm going into literal 8th grade. The sleeve thingy is starting to rip, which is not great, because what if I'm bringing it out to the car and then it just, you know, that would not be fun. I really need a new backpack, honestly. By the way, I did end up getting a new backpack that my friend had last year. It's actually in great condition, and I asked her, hey, do you have a backpack you can lend me? Because she gets a new backpack every year, and actually, it's such a great backpack, honestly. I love it so much. But to summarize everything I said, really pack your backpack. Organize your folders in your bag, organize your pencil pouch, label your folders, bring extra supplies if you really need it, like a hole puncher or a stapler or anything like that. Number 3, look at old homework before school starts. I think it's really helpful to look back at old homework and look at the answer you had and be like, okay, how did I get to this answer? What exactly was going on in this time period in history class? What made this reaction in science class? And stuff like that. Just refresh your memory a little, because summer is long. Summer's great, but it's long, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna forget like absolutely everything going back into school. I want to actually know stuff because I'm in 8th grade and I'm taking like high school level math classes now, so yeah. Not to mention that at my school, there's only 2 groups. There's the kids and then there's the SALT teens. SALT, S-A-L-T, stands for something. I don't really know what, but that's why we're called it, because it stands for something. So I was in the SALT teens class, and so apparently I'm high school level. Just look at your old homework and try to figure out how you got to a certain answer. Maybe look at homework that you struggled with a lot, try to refresh your memory and everything, and just get your mind prepared for school, so that way you won't be behind the rest of your classmates. I'm gonna struggle doing this one because I always struggle doing homework in general, and I'm not thrilled to look back on my homework. 4, take breaks. So this is one of the things that girl in the video that I mentioned was talking about. That was the first thing that she mentioned, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a good one, because yeah, it's really great to hustle. I like to hustle. I like to stay busy. I like to keep myself busy because I don't like to be bored, but sometimes you just have to allow yourself to take a break and to be bored. Sometimes you can allow yourself to like go on your phone, go on your computer, play a game, go on social media, relax, talk to a friend until you get bored, and then, you know, you can go back and start working on homework, start organizing your bag again, maybe go school shopping, look back on old homework and everything, maybe refresh your memory, stuff like that. Taking breaks is absolutely healthy, even if you like to keep yourself busy, because you can't keep yourself busy all the time. Trust me. I once had myself extremely busy when I was doing a play. The play is The Phantom Toll Booth, and I freaking burnt myself out doing that because I had like no break. I was doing stuff before the play even started, and then I had to work on the play for like 4 days, you know? And it was exhausting. I was burnt out, and then right after that, I had freaking school to deal with. Then right after that, I had to start rehearsing for like 2 other plays and everything. I was prepared for the other, but I wasn't prepared for one of them. And I feel like this is kind of like God's way of telling me, hey, girl, you need to slow down. You need to chill out for a second. You need to stop overworking yourself. Cause I got sick the very day that I had to perform. The first day I did it, I just didn't know I was sick because my throat was really dry and everything. But then the next day I felt absolutely horrible, and so I wasn't able to perform. And that honestly made me really sad because I worked so hard for it. But I guess I really did need a break because I knew that there would be a lot going on and that I would burn myself out again. I would be exhausted. I would want to do nothing, and then I would have school like right after that. Actually, no, I don't know if I would have had school right after that. That might have been like one of the plays right before school ended. I was supposed to do this one thing called the coffee jam where you do dances, you do songs, you do that one play that I didn't have a ton of time to learn, and I never got to do it. I was going to freaking rock one of those songs. I was about to rock that one song by Bruno Mars. I was about to be like, you can't count on me. All I wanted, and then I got sick. I got freaking sick. But anyways, that's why it is super important to take breaks, because otherwise you're gonna be burnt out, you're gonna feel exhausted, you're gonna want to do nothing, and then school comes along and then you literally don't have any chance to do nothing. Like, you're gonna have to be at school all day and you're gonna be even more exhausted. And you know, it's just gonna be this cycle if you don't give yourself breaks. I swear, some teachers are kind of stupid because they're just like,
you have literally 2 hours to do your homework and I gave you like 70 pages and you didn't complete it? I feel so offended.
Like, girlie, it's your fault that you gave us so much homework, okay? And then they complain that they have to grade all the homework. Like, girlie, you're the person who gave us all this homework. That's kind of on you. Number 5, study 5 days before school starts. So this is very similar to the look over homework one, except you're actually going to be doing the homework. You're going to be figuring it out in that moment, and you're not going to know the answer. So basically how you can do this is you can ask a friend, a guardian, a parent, literally anybody to pick out a random math page that goes along what you learned last year, what you're going to learn this year, and you're going to do it on your own-ish. Unless if you need help, then they can like help you a little. You're going to do this for 5 days until school starts. So that way you can refresh your memory and get ahead. So that way, at least you're gonna struggle at that instead of struggling in actual school, and you're actually gonna kind of have an idea of what you're doing in actual school. Which is also why I recommended looking back on old homework and figuring out how you got to this answer. I feel like this one is extra handy because it just gets your mind going. It helps you to figure out problems, and this time you don't know the actual answer. You have to figure that out on your own. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing this one though, because I don't have like energy or anything. It's just something I came up with in case you are like up to it and everything. You can also watch history videos, maybe science videos, do a couple of science experiments that are safe, of course. Just kind of homeschool yourself so that way you can be prepared for actual school when it comes. I came up with another thing that I kind of thought was genius in the moment that I could have put on this list, but I can't remember what it was. But anyways, I hope this was a helpful video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you some decent tips to refresh your memory, get started for school and stuff like that. I hope that this video can be helpful to you. I hope you have a blessed day, and bye. See you in the next video.